What up, folks? I'm ultrazillatoys, and today I have a review of the Transformers vintage retro, can't remember which one it is, Autobot Seaspray, and this thing looks awesome. We've done at least one of these before, the vintage ones. I say at least one because I can only remember one right now, but Seaspray was definitely one we had to do. Classic, like head and stuff to look like the classic G1. Love these things. I've had this for, I don't know, number of weeks already. A couple of weeks, 3 weeks maybe even. Just haven't had a chance to get to this and Brawn at all. And so, you know, now we're gonna give them some love. Really cool packaging. Too bad it's carded. You know, that means it's going to waste. But it's awesome. Look at the classic art on the back here. Classic tech specs as well. This is so nice. I love it. I do. I love these things. I just think, you know, when they do stuff like this, it really works for me. So without any further ado, let's get to the review. And here's Seaspray out of the package. And the really cool thing about this, for those that know, like, he comes with the feet closed, and this is what the G1 figure looked like. I mean, he didn't have a gun, I don't think. I don't remember if he had a gun. Maybe he did, and maybe he had it up here, and that's what that's about. I don't recall. But I definitely know his feet were like connected like this, and they didn't come apart. So I think that it's awesome in like a blocky G1 way. I love that. But, you know, you have to separate them for, you know, a more modern take on the retro style. And we do have this nice little blaster. Very simple. Just in silver, you know, except the handle is in white. It works. It fits in the hand nicely. You know, again, I wish that was a little bit bigger, but at the same time, this one seems to work. So I'm not complaining too much. The gun's like nothing to really write home about, but, you know, it's Seaspray's gun, and it's totally fine for that. He looks cool. I mean, like, again, you gotta love the aesthetic here, you know, like, and this is a Cosmos. Cosmos was one of these that I got. Oh, no, what? No, Cosmos was the reissue. Though I'm sure there's going to be a retro Cosmos. Who's the one I got? I can't remember right now. But anywho, we'll figure it out. This looks amazing. As far as the articulation goes, the waist moves not fully, but, oh, it does move fully. Oh, it just comes out. That was interesting. I just kind of wound it right out. Big old peg here. Like a mushroom peg. Can I get it back in is going to be the question, right? Maybe not on camera. But off camera, it was a lot easier. So he does have a waist joint. I guess don't go too far with it. Oh, I didn't even get it all the way in. I thought I did. So, oh. Gotta get in the right spot. There we go. See? There it is. And then the head does move back and forth a little bit. Up and down just a tad too. Shoulders have these big old hinges, and they move forward with a swivel. Same thing going on at the wrist and bicep. Not the wrist, the elbow. The wrist, I don't think move at all. They move up and down. And that's due to, you know, transformation. Then the legs. You're going to be able to do a full split with Seaspray. There we go. Gonna kick forward, gonna go back, swivel at the thigh. And then you have a knee joint. Kind of clicks into place to lock it. And then the foot, you know, can do a little bit of wiggle and a waggling. So, you know, the articulation's okay. But it's the look of this guy that I really love. I love the colors. Ooh, he's still got a little thing here. I love the colors. The blue is nice. The yellow is nice. The white looks great. You have stickers, I think. Or is that painted? It looks like stickers to me. I think it might be paint. I think that might be paint in there. That's pretty good. Let's zoom in and see what we see. yeah, I think it's paint. Pretty good. So that gives it a nice G1 vibe, painted here as well. The visor is painted. I love the head sculpt. I mean, that's what this is all about, man. That head sculpt is awesome. You see the little propellers here on the back. The back, otherwise, is a little molded detail, but not much to look at, honestly. Sides, same thing. The arms look awesome. I love that. You know, he's got fists of fury. Ah, Sea Fury. I love his blocky chest. I love his big old feet. I think those look fantastic. So the front of him is pretty good. There's some decent molded detail. Again, very G1-esque in a lot of ways. Again, the head sculpt is awesome. So I dig this guy. You know, all of these have that like look, that feel, that like little, you know, what they're doing is all the little, you know, guys, I forget what they were called back in the day, but the mini ones, you know, like the bumblebees and whatnots, and you know, that's cool. I really, really, really dig it. Yeah, these are fun for sure. Some of the more fun Transformers, in my opinion, to get are these retro ones. And we got Wheelie and Outback up for pre-order now for early next year, so that should be fun as well. And for a size comparison, here is Seaspray with his fellow, I guess, wave mate, Brawn, which we will be checking out shortly, and some other Transformers you might have in your collection. So with that all said, there's only one thing left to do, and that's transform and swim out. And here's Seaspray all transformed up, and goodness me, that was a lot more annoying than I expected it to be. Usually some of these smaller ones are pretty intuitive, but they were just, I don't know, I just wasn't getting it, wasn't getting the directions quite well. But we made it. I wouldn't say it was like annoying, except for these parts came off a few times. So that was a little bit annoying. But otherwise, it was all right. It's very hollow on the bottom. You do have the gun here. I feel like the way the hands are, you could possibly store it here. Nah, it's gonna be too high up. Yeah, that's a bummer. It would have been good if you could just store away the gun somewhere on the bottom. Maybe there is a way, but I feel like there should be a way at least. Like there's like little slots here and there where I feel like the gun could attach, but I can't figure it out. If you see anything, let me know. I feel like I'm like right there and I'm not getting it. But anyway, you can put it here should you wish. I don't really like it there, but we got propellers that work. Both look pretty good. And work pretty good. Nice jet black on those. The colors look really nice in this mode, and you do get the addition of the silver-plated Autobot symbol there. I like that a lot. The front, windows look pretty good in black. It's a good-looking little hovercraft. Pretty cool, right? I mean, I always like Seaspray for that. Very cool-looking vehicle. I always loved these vehicles as a kid because, they were like, they felt fresh and new. I don't know if they were new at the time, but they felt fresh. They weren't the norm. But yeah, this looks good. It definitely looks good in this mode, so I'm digging it. It's longer than I expected. Like I remember Seaspray being a little bit shorter, but I think it works. I think it works. You guys let me know what you think down below, but I like this little part up here too. I wish it kind of slid forward a little bit more. Like that would have been cool, but I think it works fine. So yeah, I think this is pretty neat. And for a size comparison in alt mode, here is Seaspray with our trusty Optimus Prime. And here is Seaspray with Brawn, so you get a little comparison there as well. And my final thoughts, I think this is a pretty cool Seaspray. I like it. The transformation was a little, oddly hard for me. I don't know why. I feel a little bit embarrassed about it, honestly. But honestly, it's still good. I still really like it. I think Seaspray just looks great. He's one of those like mini Transformers that I've always liked. And I'm glad to have this, really. I think it looks pretty good. I think it came out very, very nice. And I kept it in assault mode for now because I like it. I think it's pretty neat. Everything about it just looks really, really cool. So there you go. Both modes look great, and that's what you want from these. It's nice. It's retro. It feels good in hand. So what more can you want, honestly? There you go. That's my review. Hope you dug it. Let me know your thoughts down below. And if you're new to the channel, why don't you go ahead and sub yourself for daily content and let me help you diversify your collection with some Transformers. Till next time, peace out, peeps.